Today in the Bay.
Well, a new workout trend is taking you from the gym floor to the dance floor. Imagine you learn a Beyonce dance routine to get in shape, and then you perform it in front of hundreds of people at a Bay Area nightclub. Carol Johnstone is the founder of the Bay Area Flash Mob and choreographer behind this Beyonce movement. Good morning, Carol. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, okay, your classes have gotten extremely popular over the past few years. Talk to us about what a typical class is like and why you think it's appealing to so many people.
I think it's because everybody loves Beyonce so much. The classes are so much fun, and believe it or not, there's really no one out there that's recreating her music video choreography and her live performance choreography. So we really try to faithfully transpose exactly what she's doing in the music video, and then we recreate it ourselves. And there's nothing like this to make you really feel empowered and feel like Beyonce, you know what I mean? And I think that's the appeal of the classes. We've got like 220 students coming to these classes. It's amazing. It kind of went viral. I was hoping for like 30 students. And we started with Beyonce's Eco routine. And it just took off, and now 900 people have expressed interest in taking it, and we have between 220 and 300 students.
That is amazing. So your students, really, this is legit, authentic Beyonce dance moves. They sometimes even get to work with Beyonce's actual choreographers. That could be a little intimidating for some people.
Yeah.
Talk to us about how much dance experience you need to get involved.
You know what? Zero. And I'm not kidding. A lot of people contact me and they say, oh, I'm a little intimidated, you know. But the reality is, if I choose the songs correctly and the routines correctly, it's not going to be too difficult for anybody. And we really take our time to break down the moves. We had James Alsop here yesterday.
Right.
He is the choreographer for Run the World and a few other Beyonce dances.
That's the big Beyonce Jay-Z tour that just wrapped up.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's responsible for the VMAs, the Billboard Awards. I mean, he's very much involved in Beyonce's life, and he was just lovely. He took every step really slowly. He took a gauge of how many, there was 100 people in the class. He took a gauge of like, where are these people at, and he took it down to the level that everybody was at, and because he's used to working with Beyonce's dancers, they can pick up the choreography like this,
right?
But he was able to sort of see, and that's why he's the master.
So it's fun, it's a great workout. There's also a real estate angle to this, right? That you have this great demand. You've got 200 students, 900 who are interested. But talk to us about this, because we've heard about this in the Bay Area, that tech boom is really taking up residential space. What's it doing in terms of studio space?
I think it's partly because San Francisco is just booming right now, that everybody wants to take a dance class. Some of these dance studios are also dedicated to other things beyond dance. But I need a studio that's big because there's so many students, and I need a studio that has mirrors and is in a good neighborhood. It's not that easy to find. A lot of people would really like to take these classes on weeknights, and I just can't find the studio space. So, I think it's the tech boom and the popularity of these classes, and it's tough to get in there.
How much does it cost to get enrolled in a class, and how does it work? How long do you have to stay?
The classes are between 6 to 8 weeks. They're consecutive. They're an hour and a half long. They're $15 a pop. You can sign up through Soch.com. It's a startup that handles events and activities, and they've been a great partner of mine. And it's real super easy. And there's classes going on all over San Francisco. And I would love to get going in the East Bay and the South Bay. So if anybody wants to get a class going there, I would love to branch out.
Great, and we have your website on. I want to ask you this. What's the toughest Beyonce dance move to master?
I was just thinking about that. I have two answers to that question. Single ladies, even though the move is just this,
yes,
and then you look at your hand, like, where's that ring?
Yeah,
where's that ring?
Got it.
Getting us all synchronized doing this at the same time,
right?
That's not so easy.
Okay.
And then, just because it's so top of mind, there is a move that's at the end of Run the World Girls, and you held your hands like this to the back. She's shaking her shoulders and her booty, and her legs are going back and forth at the same time.
See,
not that easy.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about.
We'll have to work on that during the break.
Yeah.
Okay, Carolyn, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate leading the way with Beyonce dance classes. Really great to have you in this morning. The website we put on the screen, it's popstartechnique.com, and that's how we can find out how to get enrolled and maybe get something going in the South Bay as well. All right, thank you. Great to have you. Okay, and keep it right here on Today in the Bay coming up.